Welcome to Strange But True. Take a breath, slow down, and listen carefully. Some stories are documented, some are debated, some refuse to be explained. We tell you the stories, you decide what's true. Now, let's begin our journey. For thousands of years, the legend of Atlantis has lingered at the edge of human history, a civilization described as powerful, advanced, unmatched in wealth and knowledge. Plato wrote of a society that ruled the seas and then vanished, not slowly, not quietly, but in a single day and a single night, a city swallowed by the ocean, leaving only fragments behind, or so the story goes. But what if Atlantis was never just a story? What if remnants still exist, hidden beneath shifting water and sediment, waiting to be noticed? In 2001, Sonar scans off the southern coast of Spain revealed something unusual. Geometric formations, deep beneath the sea, straight lines, right angles, shapes that felt deliberate. Some researchers suggested ancient streets, collapsed walls, foundations of a settlement long erased. Others urged caution. Could erosion shape something so precise? Could geology imitate design? Perhaps, but the formations raised questions that refused to settle. Further west, near the region known as the Bermuda Triangle, divers encountered something else. Massive limestone blocks, some weighing dozens of tons, arranged in long linear patterns. Currents shifted without warning. Cold water appeared suddenly, then vanished. Several divers described a strange unease, a sensation of being watched, as if the seafloor itself was alert. No proof, no conclusions, only accounts. And silence. Off the coast of the Bahamas lies the Bimini Road, a submerged pathway of enormous stone blocks, stretching beneath shallow water. Edges appear unnaturally straight. Corners meet at precise angles. Some argue it is natural, others disagree. Those who swim above it often describe disorientation, shadows that feel misplaced, currents that pull without rhythm. Again, nothing confirmed. Beyond legend and speculation, however, one detail continues to trouble researchers. Plato did not describe Atlantis as primitive. He described it as structured, organized, engineered, a civilization built around concentric rings of land and water, canals cut with intention, harbors designed to control access. This was not chaos wrapped in myth. It was systems thinking, and systems leave traces across parts of the Atlantic and Mediterranean. Submerged terraces have been documented, step-like formations descending beneath the sea, evenly spaced, uniform in a way that feels intentional. In several regions, ancient shorelines have been identified far below modern sea level, clear evidence that vast coastal lands once existed, where only ocean remains today. At the end of the last ice age, global sea levels rose more than 400 feet, not suddenly, but steadily. Civilizations built near the coast would not have vanished overnight. They would have retreated, adapted, or been slowly consumed by rising water. What if Atlantis was never a single city? What if it was a network, a maritime culture spread across now submerged coastlines, connected by trade, shared engineering, shared knowledge of the sea? As the waters rose, the network fractured, settlements abandoned, roots severed, not in one dramatic collapse, but over generations. Survivors carried fragments inland, stories without maps, memories without measurements, details blurred, scale exaggerated, until history became legend, and legend hardened into myth. What remains beneath the ocean may not resemble a shining city, not towers, not temples, but broken foundations, collapsed harbors, stone roads leading into darkness, evidence that does not announce itself, evidence that waits. Perhaps Atlantis was never meant to be found whole. Some researchers have raised a quieter question, not whether Atlantis was destroyed, but whether it was consumed. What if the civilization described by Plato built something beneath the sea? A structure, a system, a mechanism designed to control water, energy, navigation. And what if it did not behave as expected? History shows that advanced societies often fall not from ignorance, but from overreach. If such a structure existed, it may not have sunk Atlantis. It may have taken it, leaving behind disturbances that never stopped, currents that misbehave, fields that confuse instruments, zones that resist explanation. Perhaps the Devil's Triangle is not a place at all, but a consequence, only remembered in pieces. History has a way of hiding the truth, inside tales, inside myths, inside legends, inside things that feel just a little off. If this story held your attention, subscribe to Strange But True and turn on notifications so you don't miss what comes next. Because sometimes what sounds unbelievable is exactly where the truth hides.